Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's episode of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check out the video today. And got a little bit of a different video for you guys today. I'm just gonna admit right off the bat, I'm part of the problem that I talk about a lot here, and I'm certainly going to go into that in a little bit of details. Because guys, you know that you've heard me talk a lot about, you know, me being against development and, you know, the destruction of our natural habitat and all that type of stuff. But I got something that's really bothering me right now. I've been fighting this and dealing with it for a while. I don't know if you guys remember here, but about 3 weeks ago, a tornado came through and just devastated my mom and dad's place here in Joplin, Missouri. They got 10 acres here, and let me sort of turn the camera around here and show you what happened a little bit, and then I'm going to get into why I'm the problem with this here. So here we go. Okay, guys, here's just an example of what happened in the tornado here. This is, you can see right here, this was just solid woods. And this right here, where you can see right the clear, there was a grove of ancient walnut trees here. I'm talking, there was about 15 or 20, you know, 150 to 300-year-old walnut trees right here. All of them got toppled down, completely down. Got a logger coming here and they cut them up. You can see all the devastation here from the forest over here, but that tornado went right through my parents' place right here, which that's just a secondary thing about what I'm going to talk about. Okay, guys, you've heard me talk a lot about developers and how they're buying up all the property around here. They're tearing down these trees, they're tearing down our forests, natural places, putting up strip malls, putting up smoke shops, convenience stores, whatever, and we're losing habitat at an alarming rate all over the country. Well, here's the dilemma that I have that I'm really, you know, it's really bothering me a lot. My mom and dad have lived here ever since I was born, and my dad grew up here too. He's lived here since 1937. His mom and dad, you know, purchased the property back before World War II, and then my dad bought this place off my grandparents after my grandpa died back in the 1950s, and so my dad's lived here he lived here his entire life. He passed away 3 years ago. So anyway, this is where I grew up too. And guys, all these woods that you see back here that got annihilated by the tornadoes, every single day after school, all the time I was in grade school, I'd come down in these woods, and these were my woods. They were like, I'd build forts, I'd just, you know, just play with or just observe wildlife. I'd hike around, I'd make canoes out of dead trees. You know, over here at the bottom of the field down there is a creek called Turkey Creek. That's where I learned how to bass fish at. This was sort of my sanctuary, you know, my whole life. Love this place here. So anyway, got annihilated by the tornado, but the main thing is we have got to sell this place. It's like I live in Springfield, you know, Joplin's over an hour away. My sister lives in Kansas City. You know, I've came down here once a week for the last 3 years, you know, keeping the place up and cleaning it up. But the problem you have is I don't have time to stay down here to do this, as much as I love being here and love this place. But the real problem is everything around here in this area is zoned commercially. It's like there's the college, Missouri Southern State University is just like a half mile down the road here. And my parents have like 700-800 feet of frontage right here on Duquesne Road. And when I was a little kid, this was a little 2-lane road. There was you never saw a car after 6 o'clock. Now it's super busy. It's a 4-lane road. And there's every piece, there's so much commercial property for sale here in Duquesne, and there never used to be any commercial property. This was always like a really nice suburb of Joplin. It was just, you know, people have lived here, they had homes, there was no commercial development. And now you drive down anywhere, excuse me, within a mile of here, and you'll see literally it's like half of the property here there's a sign up, commercial property for sale. This entire area is going commercial. So my sister and I talked about it, and we don't have any other option except we got it up for sale right now as a commercial property. And I feel it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like a hypocrite. It makes me feel sick to my stomach. I hate it. And it's like but there's nothing I can do about it. It's like, can't afford to, you know, to keep up 2 properties. I have a house in Springfield. I can't afford to keep this place up. Same with my sister. So that's sort of, that's what's happening here in the United States. We're constantly losing this right here, guys. Turkeys, deer, everything out here. It was wildlife habitat paradise, and it's slowly going away. It's like, and I'm part of the problem. It's like we're going to have to sell this, all this stuff right here, where there's been turkeys and deer for thousands of years. Probably there were Native American Indians underneath those dang 300-year-old walnut trees, you know, that got blown down by a tornado, which is amazing because I've been in 5 tornadoes in Joplin here, including the 2011 F5, and it didn't do anything to those trees. And we had a little F1 come through 3 weeks ago. It toppled all of them here. But anyway, I'm sick about it. We're going to have to sell this commercial property. It's going to get developed. The wildlife habitat is going to be destroyed. I'm part of the freaking problem here. And it sort of speaks to a bigger picture. It's like, what do you do? It's like, what do you do when everything around you, it's like, when I was a kid here, there wasn't any development. It's like, you never heard cars. It was quiet. There was wildlife everywhere. And as I'm, coming into my senior years on this planet here, this is fixing to go away and to be zoned commercially for some whatever they put here. And it's just not going to stop. This is the problem that we have, and the problem that I talk about is that eventually, if you put what's happened, like to me and my sister with my parents' property here, and you multiply that times like 100 years from now, when other people are in same situations that I'm in right now, what are we going to have left? And it's like, what can you do about it? It's like I said, we're in a position right here. We simply cannot keep it. It's just like, it's impossible to do it. So we've been put in this position, and I've thought about every possible way around that to get around it. And it's just like there's no other option. So it's like I'm just really frustrated right now about that. It's like, if I could win the lottery or something like that, I would buy the property here and protect it and plant everything back and build a buffer and a barrier where it would never be developed. But that'd be in a perfect world, and I don't play the lottery, so that's not going to happen. But anyway, guys, I know you guys follow the channel. A lot of you guys follow sort of the stuff I talk about like this. And I just wanted to share this video with you because this is just something that's been really hard on me. I don't really know how to process it in my own mind right now. But, it hasn't sold yet. So maybe something will come about and I'll be able to save it. But the way it looks right now, it's hard to figure out what we're going to do with it. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you guys are well. We'll talk later.